Have you ever wondered what led to the outbreak of the deadliest conflict in human history, World War II? To answer that, we must turn the clock back to the aftermath of World War I. The world was left ravaged, economies were shattered, and political tensions were simmering. The unresolved issues and economic struggles of this period sowed the seeds for another global conflict. In the midst of this unrest, aggressive regimes began to rise to power. Germany, under the rule of Adolf Hitler, Italy, under Benito Mussolini, and Japan, under Emperor Hirohito, formed the infamous Axis powers. They sought to expand their territories, fueled by a dangerous mix of nationalism and militarism. On the other side, we had the Allies, a coalition led by the United States, the Soviet Union, and the United Kingdom. They stood firm, ready to oppose the expansionist ambitions of the Axis powers. This stage set the war in motion, igniting a global conflict that would last 6 long years. Let's now delve into the major events that defined World War II, from the invasion of Poland to the final surrender of Axis powers. It all kicked off in earnest on September 1st, 1939, when Germany under Adolf Hitler invaded Poland. This act of aggression was the spark that ignited the war, leading Britain and France to declare war on Germany just days later. Fast forward to 1942 and we arrive at the Battle of Stalingrad. This was a pivotal moment in the war, as the Soviet Union managed to halt the German advance into Eastern Europe. The battle was brutal and bloody, lasting over 5 months, and is often considered one of the deadliest battles in history. Next, we come to D-Day, June 6, 1944. This was the day the tide truly turned in favor of the Allies. Thousands of troops from the United States, Britain, and Canada stormed the beaches of Normandy, France, marking the beginning of the end for the Axis powers in Europe. Simultaneously, in the Pacific Theater, the United States was employing an island-hopping campaign to roll back Japanese expansion. This strategy involved capturing and securing key islands, one after another, gradually moving closer to Japan. Technological advancements also played a significant role in the war. Germany's Blitzkrieg tactics, or lightning war, combined rapid, concentrated attacks designed to swiftly defeat the enemy before they could fully mobilize. This strategy was devastatingly effective in the early years of the war. And then, of course, there was the development of nuclear weapons. The United States Manhattan Project culminated in the creation of the atomic bomb, a weapon of unprecedented destructive power. The bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945 ultimately led to Japan's surrender, marking the end of World War II. Each of these events had a profound impact, shaping the course of the war and ultimately the world. From the beaches of Normandy to the streets of Stalingrad, these key events changed the course of history, forever altering the geopolitical landscape. Behind these grand strategies and battles were the stories of millions of individuals whose lives were forever altered by the war. Imagine being a soldier huddled in a trench, heart pounding as the thud of enemy artillery grows ever closer, or a civilian hunkered down in a bomb shelter, praying that the next blast isn't your last. Each of these individuals, whether they were from the bustling streets of New York or the serene countryside of Japan, had their own unique experiences, their own personal tales of courage, fear, love, and loss. A nurse from Britain, tirelessly tending to the wounded under the relentless buzz of enemy aircraft. A child from Poland, clinging to hope as his world crumbled around him. These are the human stories of World War II, stories that are as diverse as they are profound, each one a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. These stories serve as a stark reminder of the human cost of war, a cost that transcends all boundaries and generations. As we come to the end of our journey through World War II, it's crucial to understand the lasting impact and legacy it left behind. This monumental conflict reshaped the geopolitical landscape, carving out a new world order. The war's end saw the birth of the United Nations, an organization forged from the ashes of devastation with the aim of preventing such a global catastrophe from recurring. But even as the world sought peace, the seeds of a new conflict were sown. The United States and the Soviet Union, allies during the war, found themselves on opposite sides of an ideological divide, sparking the Cold War. From the ruins of the Reich, Germany was divided, a physical manifestation of this new conflict. In the aftermath, treaties were signed, borders were redrawn, and nations were reborn. The echoes of World War II continue to reverberate in our world today, influencing international relations, politics, and societies.